Okay, I got a small add-on for last video. As I said in my last video, for the right choices to be made, one has to take time to consider what to say and what to think. Now, since I was awake far too long last night, I decided to at least add some corrections to my last video. Now, the people who are aware in the game and live with comfort will normally not hear the distress of the others, and if they do, um, they will use the tools that the system has available for them. Uh, but when I ask $1 million literally to do something for me, it will do nothing. But when I put the millions in someone else's hands and I tell him to do this, he will probably do it. Um, so money really is a motivator to get people doing the things the system want or what other people ask. So money really is a motivator. But the system is programmed and man has free will. Man can simply trick the other person for their own gain, and money will make a trick more attractive. I wanted to comment on how I became aware of this because I made the choice when I was young. And I was told to go to a special school to get my focus right. Later I went to college and still got my diplomas, but with a lot of effort because I usually looked at the birds and things, nature stuff. Um, Now, when before I got my diplomas, people always said, you need your diplomas because it will give you more choice. But when I got my diploma, I realized that it focused me on one sector and that didn't give me more choice, it just narrowed it down. So I had a fixed line to walk. And that was not my intention because I was told it was otherwise. Um, Back then I uh, went to work below my capabilities so I could focus on what was really going on because I was really interested in how this world came to be and how come the people that worked for the system all their life, like our parents and our granddads and everything above that, um, leave me with nothing, leave us with nothing as a society that built everything, and leave the money with those who only create paperwork, laws, and everything that's fixed, that fixed our futures. Why do they have the money? And the people that build everything that we appreciate, I didn't get that. I know now, but yeah, it's just a perception, and I perceive it that way because I made a choice when I was young. It's how I perceive it now. Okay. Um, um, how I perceive education now is a limited school package you will receive, and I really perceive it as a static noise to keep our focus off the real problems and those who create them. Um, I want to comment something about the law. The law is made by the elite so they can bend rules to their own advantage. And a closed system does not allow free will until they breach our boundaries and we demand free will like in Egypt. It doesn't even allow a good flow of thoughts so you can perceive what is good and what is not. For how many decisions does the mid-class really make when they're at work, it's always the director, the lead, who say, well, this is protocol and this is a short work instruction, this is how you should or do this, but it all depends on if you're left-handed, right-handed, if you're uh, capable of making your own image of that short work instruction and really um, getting it to do what they want to. Even if they write a short work instruction, it simply are some words, and it's really how you perceive it. Now, I wanted to comment on it because I said there's a disbalance in the money system because of the millionaires, and I wanted to add what it is and how it came to be. Now, since it's a game, we are competing, and once you're ahead with your money, your abilities increase. The beginning makes it more fruitful when you gain money, because the people who put their intellect and energy in the system, the most efficient, will gain more. But afterwards, when they have gained wealth, all those who are born after them from that bloodline can keep their power and money and simply attract more money if it's sufficient. And it's very smart to keep it sufficient, because if you don't, you will lose your position and your power slowly, because money devaluates, other people get richer, which shifts the balance again. So you really need to stay ahead. As far as I know, Egypt had a less big problem with the disbalance, because the pharaohs had their their wealth buried, a big part of it buried with them when they died, which reset the counter. And that was it for now, what I wanted to comment. I wish you a good night or good day. Thank you for watching.